introduce to you the very funny, the very talented Nayim Ali. Woo!
Thank you. I'm Nayim Ali. No blood relation. I'm not a Nepo baby. Don't worry. I'm so excited to be here at the Stand Edinburgh. Give yourself an applause. Come on, guys. Yeah. It's my first time gig in Edinburgh, so I'm very nervous. I didn't grow up very confident in myself because when I was younger, I used to suffer from bulimia and insomnia. Thank you. But I get sick and tired of talking about that lady. Don't worry about it, okay? I'm also a very paranoid person. Paranoid people, put your hands up. That's okay, you don't know who's watching. I am really paranoid. I spend a lot of my yearly income on PIs, private investigators. But it's actually gotten worse because now when I pick up the phone, it's PPI. I think it's private investigators privately investigating my private investigators. It's a daily issue. I'm guessing nobody here gets calls from PPI. No worries. So yeah, a little about me. I'm Nayim Ali. I'm from Reading. That's about it. I don't have much interesting things going on there. This is like one of the biggest gigs I've even done. Like the first gig I ever did, it was to 2 people and a dog. And the dog was my biggest fan. He was really like relating to my material. When I started out, I used to just do a lot of jokes about how much I love belly rubs and how much cats are pricks. I'm trying to get more confident. I met up with this Ukrainian comic. His name is Pasha, and I asked him for some tips on how to be more confident on stage. And he said, "I'm in love with my calves." Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. How is that a helpful tip, Pasha? You stupid son of a... Anyways, he was like, "Naim, everybody needs to be in love with a body part. What's your body part that you're in love with?" I had nothing, right? So I didn't know what to say. I panicked, and I said, "My shoulders." And he immediately, without skipping a beat, said, "Why?" So, I've gone back to hating all my body parts equally. Thank you, Pasha. Somebody's awing me there, but it's okay. I am a grown boy. But no, I thought I'll get back at him, right? I'm going to go to the gym for a whole year. I'm just going to work out my shoulders. Just shoulders like boulders. That's what I'm going to do. And then next year, I'm going to shave my head. I'm going to get topless in front of Pasha, and I'm going to look like 5 Maltesers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm brown. But yeah, a little about me. I'm a Muslim comic. Any Muslims in the audience? Any Muslim brothers and sisters? Give a cheer. Nice. That was a security check for the venue. I just got you. Stay smart. I'm sorry, but rules are rules. Shabazz told me to. But no, I did grow up in a very religious household. By that, I don't mean a flat above a Mecca bingo. Growing up Muslim was hard, right? Definitely a lack of love. Though my parents were a lot less affectionate towards me than other parents. They never wanted to hold me or pick me up, mainly because piggybacks aren't halal. But my parents used to beat me with words, but they used to beat me with them, right? Have you been beaten with words, ma'am? Have you ever been beaten with words?
Probably, yeah.
You're worthless and I hate you.
Familiar.
The lady just said familiar, as if she says that every night. That's crazy. Now we can trauma bond.
Right.
Somehow I think we're more distant than we were before. But that's okay. That's fine. My parents used to always compare me to other family members, right? Asian people probably in the audience, they get this. Every time they compare me, it felt like a cut. Yeah? My mom would be like, "Oh, your brother's a doctor." That's what I would feel like that. They'd be like, "Oh, your cousin's getting married." Another cousin's getting married. It's the same cousin, so it's actually... That one didn't cut so deep. Why haven't you bought a house yet? Your uncle's a slumlord in Bangladesh. God, stop comparing us! But I know a lot of people here, probably Muslim, and they're doing Ramadan. Give me a cheer for Ramadan. That's malnourishment. Like I said, I haven't always been religious, but I'm a lot closer to God now, so don't tell my mum. But 10 years ago, I didn't do Ramadan. It was my first time not doing Ramadan, but I had to hide it from my family. So I got my first ever office job. And if everybody doesn't know, Ramadan is basically like, you have one meal at sunset, and then you have one meal at sunrise because your stomach's shriveled from all the fasting. Now, I fucked up. I had a meal at sunrise with my family. Then at 9 o'clock, I'd go to my desk job, have a bowl of oats. Then I'd go to lunch, have a protein shake, go to the gym. After that, have a post-meal, post-meal. Someone saying, "Oh, he gets me." Then I'd come home and I'd have like the sunset meal, okay? And the worst thing about it is, that's fine. I didn't get caught. I didn't. Well, God knows, but I didn't get. But the thing that haunts me is at the end of the month, the day after the last day of Ramadan, we have Eid. And we take a family photo now. We have a tradition. We take a big family photo. And all my family, you can see this in this photo, they all look thin, they're all malnourished, unhappy. And then it's just me. I look like best shape of my life. I look like The Rock. It's actually great. I didn't have a six-pack. I got to a two-pack, rest in peace. But it was the best I have ever looked, right? But honestly, if you saw the photo, it looks like I was on a gap year. It looks like I went to Bangladesh to build wells for my less unfortunate family, which was my extended family, But yeah, don't tell my mum about that. That's new. Let me introduce myself properly because brown names are hard. My name is Nayim. I'm an honest, hard-working guy. I think trust is essential in every relationship, and I'm 6'2". I have bad posture. Okay. As you can probably tell, I've been single for most of my life. Oars, please. Oars. Thank you. Call me. Thank you. I thought I was okay with it, but one day I woke up and said, I need to stop lying to myself and start lying to women again. My friends used to say I'd get into relationships really fast, like too quickly. And they try to give me like advice and chat-up lines. But I'm not really good at using chat-up lines. Like, have you heard the chat-up line where a guy goes up to a girl and goes, "Oh, that dress looks so beautiful, but it'll look even more beautiful on my bedroom floor." Yes. Have we all heard that? Yeah, just a little shit, yeah? But when I try to say it, this is how it goes. I say, "Madam," already bad start. "Madam, that dress is looking divine." Yeah, I got a dictionary. Fucking white guy just laughed, I used a sick-there word. That dress looks divine. But it'll look even better in my spare wardrobe at home. Move in with me tomorrow. I love commitment. Sadly, it does not love me. The orbit's over. Okay. But my friends always brag about how much sex they have and their body count. A term you don't only hear after uni unless you're an American police officer. For some people, it's too soon, it seems. That's fine. Don't watch CNN. But yeah, I was never really good at the sex part of dating. I remember before COVID, I was seeing a girl, and she, despite my chocolate complexion, I'm actually quite vanilla, and she said, "What's your wildest sexual fantasy?" And I freaked out. I didn't know what to say, so I panicked and I said, "Sex outside." And she said, "Why?" And I said, "So people leave, have a girlfriend." So if you're ever in London, don't go to Hyde Park. I have plans. But yeah, no, like I said, my mates, I don't like my lad mates, but the people I hate more are my nice guy friends. Why? Because they big me up when look at me. There's no reason to, girls who are in friendship groups, I've seen Facebook comments, I've seen Instagram comments. Girls support each other, I'm sure everyone here has seen that on Instagram. Hot girl A will comment under slightly less attractive girl B's photos like a serial killer. It'll be like, "Ooh, I want your eyes." Or, "Ooh, I want to cut off your freckles and glue them onto me." Sick best friend shit like that. Guys don't work like that. I'm privileged to be friends with 4 6-foot-tall, handsome white men. I know, I'm blessed. And one of them will be like, "Let's go out on the pool." And I'll be like, "Okay." We go out, we find a nightclub, we go to a dance floor. Me, 4 6-foot-tall, handsome white men. Girls approach us, right? They talk to them and they look at me. I know what they're thinking. I know what you're all thinking. They're thinking, why did they invite the Uber driver inside? Every time I tell that joke, it hurts me more and more. But, ladies and gentlemen, the stand, you'll be happy to know, I am now in love. Thank you. She doesn't know it, but I do love her. No, she's the love of my life, the apple of my eye. They say opposites attract, which is great for me, because she's rich. You know? But she doesn't like using the term rich. Have we heard the term comfortable? She says, I'm comfortable. Have we heard that, ladies and gentlemen? I have another announcement to make. I'm in serious discomfort. I haven't been comfortable since I was 19 years old, living with my mum, pretending to fast. But like, no one's comfortable, right? Like heating bills are so high. When I'm my warmest and my most comfortable when it's rush hour on the tube, and my head's nestled against like a London banker. That's when I'm my most comfortable. You know. Let's see. I want to talk to you guys about stereotypes because my friend Courtney, best friend from uni, he was talking about racial stereotypes like institutional racism. You know, he was telling me like when he walks down the street, he's as a 6-foot black guy. He walks down the street, and sometimes people like grip onto their phone or put 2 hands on it. This guy laughed. You're fucking sick, man. It is funny though. But he wasn't getting that much sympathy from me, right? Because I had to tell him about my own institutional racism, right? When I walk down the road and someone's got their phone in their hand and they look at me, they know I'm not going to do shit. They've got their phone like this. Fingers spread. What? Sometimes they do keep you up to it. They know I'm not going to do nothing. You know. Sometimes they'll drop their phone in a glass of water there and then because they know I'll fix it. Everybody knows we always carry rice. You know. Thankfully, I haven't been racially, you know, I haven't been racially abused ever, apart from one time in school, and this is actually a true story. One time, I thought someone went, oh, he's going to talk about the truth. He's going to talk about his life. No, it's not sad. One time, in IT class, in year 7, my best friend, James Hugh, that's right, look him up, Facebook. My best friend, James Hugh, he stood up and he pointed to me, and he said, you're part of Al-Qaeda, ha 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 ha. Yeah. And I stood up and I pointed, ha 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 ha, because I didn't know what Al-Qaeda was in year 7, right? I didn't know what it was, and then we both got sent to the head of the office, right? That's crazy. And even years after, I'm wondering why. Like, he got pulled in because, like, you know, you shouldn't be racially sensitive, you shouldn't make, you know, culturally inappropriate descriptions of somebody and, like, you know, call them like they're from a terrorist group, right? And I got called in, which, I don't know, maybe for a background check. I don't know if it was for the government clearance. That's why I do the security checks start on. That's why I learned from school, you know? Okay, well, I'd say before I go, I'll leave you with this. Women have it so easy. No, that would be fucking crazy. She was about to slap me. No. Women don't have it easy at all, right? Except in this one metaphorical scenario. Please do not cancel me. By that, I'm talking about adverts, TV adverts, right? Now, I've seen so many TV adverts, like someone, like let's say it's a Herbal and Essence advert, and they're like, oh, your hair's looking a little greasy. Well, don't worry. You're going to look even more beautiful and even more radiant if you buy this shampoo and conditioner, right? And then I'll flip the channel, and it'll be an advert for someone like me. I'm like, you bald twat, you bald hair twat, you got hairlines receding, you're ugly. Buy this Nintendo Switch. All right, guys, I've been Nayim Ali. If you want to follow me on social media, because currently I've lost a lot of followers because they've been going through a social media cleanse, which implies that I'm social media dirt. So, too many O's here. But please. But yeah, follow me on Nayim Ali Company. Guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much.